What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here for another Manchester City video. Today we're going to be doing loan report number 3 of my 4-part series of looking at Manchester City players that have headed out on loan during the 2020-21 season. Before I crack on with this video, make sure, like always, if you are enjoying the content, you want to help to support the future content created here on my channel, then do subscribe. It is free. Press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on to be notified immediately for when I do upload. Aiming for 17k subscribers now, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. Don't forget also social media links, they're in the description below and also sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and search for me and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. My email is also in the description below too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business enquiries. Leave a thumbs up if you do enjoy this video, and also let me know your thoughts in the comments below of what you've made of these loan players that have headed out on loan and their performances. So without further ado, let's crack on with this video. We're going to start off first with Nahuel Bustos. Hallelujah, it's a miracle we've sent a player out on loan to Girona, and they have been utilised. We've only gone through 3 other players at this moment in time that have gone out on loan to Girona. We've had Aro Muric, he wasn't utilised. We've had Pablo Moreno, he wasn't utilised. And we've also had Yankuto, again, he also was not utilised by Girona. But Nahuel Bustos, he has been utilised. Unfortunately, yeah, he's featured in 25% of all games for them. He's a striker, he's Argentinian, 20 appearances, has assisted 1 and scored none, which isn't brilliant. Ouch. To be honest, it's not a laughing matter. It's not funny. The striker scoring no goals in 22 appearances isn't brilliant. He's 22 years old. He's still relatively young. Needs to start working on trying to find the net. After all, when you're a striker, you're going to be tutored either successful or unsuccessful, and it's all based on whether you score goals and assisting goals. And considering in 20 appearances he's assisted 1, scored none, that isn't brilliant. Considering we've got other top quality players that haven't been utilised by Girona, I am wondering why Nahuel Bustos is the player that they are utilising, but there we go. I'm not too sure whether he's finding the division a bit difficult or not. Maybe a loan to a club that maybe is a division below or something might help him to find his confidence, to find where the back of the net is, something like that. Like I said, 22 years old, it is still relatively young, but he is starting to now move more towards the peak parts of his career. I'd say once you get to around 23, 24, right up until you're about 32, that would be the peak parts of your career. You're in full fitness, you're in your absolute flow, you're in the peak of your career, you're in the near enough the peak of your life as well. So yeah, I would have thought that sooner rather than later would be good for him to find the back of the net. I'm not going to sit here and say I'm an expert on Nahuel Bustos, because I'm not. But just looking at the stats, doesn't read for great reading. So I'm not too sure about what the future does hold for Nahuel Bustos. But it won't be the first time, won't be the last time that I say this, that every player that City have in their academy that we send out on loan, not everyone's going to make it to the quality that City are looking for. And sometimes players need to drop down divisions to make a success of their career. I mean, we've had several young quality players at Manchester City that have ended up dropping down to League 2 and below to not find their level, but to find their confidence and work from there. And just because you do drop down there, it's not a blow to your career. I mean, look at Jamie Vardy. He was playing non-league football for Fleetwood Town. He helped win them promotions. He was scoring lots of goals. Now look at him, one of the best strikers in the Premier League. So yeah, it doesn't mean just because you drop down the divisions means you're not going to be a success of your career. It's all about what you do with the opportunity. So that would be my advice to Nahuel Bustos. Now, moving on to our next player, it comes in the form of Issa Kabore. He's out on loan at KV Mechelen, a 19-year-old right back. He's from Burkina Faso. He's featured in just under half of all the games for the Belgium club, making 21 appearances and scoring none, but assisting in 3. Doesn't seem like he's doing too bad, if I'm completely honest. I reckon for next season it'll more than likely be another loan, and I do think, I'm going to put emphasis on think, that Mechelen there, they have an option to extend the loan for another year. City managed to bring in Kabore from Mechelen for £1.7 million in 2020. That is according to transfermarket.co.uk. Belgium.uk. So it seems like he may be having another loan in Belgium with Mechelen from next season. So yeah, exciting times. Hopefully Kabore can continue to kick on and push on from there. Now moving on, we've got Itakura. He's out on loan at Groningen, the 24-year-old Japanese centre-back. He's still here, 24 years old, and been sent out on loan. Is quite ridiculous in my opinion. 24 years old, like I said, that to me isn't so much of a young player. That's a player that's starting to enter in towards their prime, and a permanent transfer would be really good. If you're 24 years old and you're still being utilised by a club around the loan market, then yeah, I'd say there's something isn't quite right there. You'd be looking for a permanent transfer to make every success of your career. But he seems to be having a good season though, which is really good to hear. 27 appearances, 1 goal and no assist. So yeah, he's featured in every single game for them. So yeah, that's really good. So obviously Groningen are impressed with something with the centre back there. So I think a permanent transfer to Groningen would be really good for him in the summer, and I think that would be good for them as well. It seems to be working, so it's not all bad there. Now moving on to Yangel Herrera. He had a fantastic loan last season. He's currently out on loan at Granada. The 23-year-old Venezuelan central midfielder. He excites me. He had a great loan at Granada last season. Worked wonders for them, and it seems to be happening again, featuring in 70% of games, nearly scoring 3 and assisting 1. He's missed 3 games this season due to COVID, but he's helped Granada to get to the quarter-finals of the Europa League, which is a fantastic achievement for them. And Granada in the quarter-finals have got City's nemesis, Manchester United. So I'm looking forward to seeing what Yangel Herrera can do against them. Hopefully he can have a fantastic game and help them to be knocked out of the Europa League. It's always good to see Manchester United getting knocked out of trophies, even if it is just the Europa League, so that'd be fantastic. In my opinion though, for Yangel Herrera, he needs a permanent transfer this summer, and if he was to sell him, I'd be looking for roughly around the same price that was looking for from last summer, which is around 15 million euros. I know teams are looking to try and get it to around 10 to 12 million euros, but if I was City, I'd be dragging my heels. I'd be looking to try and get as close to that 15 million euros bracket, as close as I can get to that as what can be. Now, moving on to our last player of loan report number 3, comes in the form of Taylor Harwood Bellis. He went out on loan in January to Blackburn Rovers in the Championship. He's made 11 appearances for them so far, featuring in 75% of games too, starting in all of them as well, I will add, since joining. So he seems to be doing well, and Blackburn seem to be happy with his performances. I can see another loan for the 19-year-old Stockbourne-born English centre-back. I would probably give him a full season in the Championship. Let him have 46 games, put that under his belt. Worked wonders for Tosin Adarabioyo last season, and I think it could do the same for Taylor Harwood Bellis as well. Gives him another year to mature, and then we can assess again the season after whether he's of the quality for Manchester City or not, and try to utilise him that way. I'm not too sure right now. He is of Premier League quality, so if we was to loan him next season, I think a good full season in the Championship would be really good for them. Would that be at Blackburn or somebody else? Remains to be seen. I think it's just important for his development that he's playing for a club that is going to give him 46 games, and at Blackburn it's seemingly looking like they probably would do that. So I have no problem with him going out on loan again to Blackburn in the summer and having a full season with them to see how he does then. But like I said, it is all about regular first team minutes and games, and his next loan move must be right for him. The Blackburn loan move seems to have been right for him, so far it's looking very promising for him, but like I said, want to be kicking on and have a full season to assess, and put in 46 games in a good quality league like the Championship would work wonders. Then we'll have an idea whether he is of Premier League quality or not, whether he is at the level that City are looking for or not. City could just utilise Harwood Bellis as our replacement for Eric Garcia once Eric Garcia leaves in the summer. However, like I said, I'm looking for development. I think it's better for him to have 46 games in the Championship next season than it is for him to have maybe 3 or 4 appearances for City in cup games and just being used as a squad player. So yeah, swings and roundabouts. All about your personal preference and what you would do with Taylor Harwood Bellis. And I would like to know what you think in the comments below. Taylor Harwood Bellis, another loan. Would you try and loan him to somewhere else around Europe? Maybe look for the Premier League? Would you keep him at Manchester City and use him around the squad? Do let me know in the comments below. So there we go. That has been the video. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a thumbs up if you did enjoy this video. Subscribe as well if you are new around here. Press that red button, press the bell and put your push notifications on. 17k subscribers. That's is now the aim. My social media links, they're in the description below and also sliding across at the bottom of the screen. If you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram, my email is also in the description below too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. Leave a thumbs up if you did enjoy this video and let me know your thoughts in the comments below too. So we've got one more video coming up. That will be up on Thursday. Loan report number 4. My 4-part series will be coming to an end. We'll be speaking about Ante Palaversa, Reataro Machino, Patrick Roberts and also Jack Harrison in that video for everyone to look forward to. So I'll see you then. So I've been JSGC. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope everyone is safe and well. Peace. Ciao for now.